How did it feel though? Like bringing it, bringing this kind of track, and it's like completely opposite of what you usually bring out on on radio and streaming platforms. What is it? How does it feel like? Is there a little bit of like nervousness when you bring out something new and fresh like that, or it's like, you know what, we're good with it. We're confident. People are gonna receive this well.
I think for this track, very natural lang din po.
Mm-mm.
Kasi kami naman po ever since we always rely dun sa music. So, kung saan kami dinadala ng music, yun yung na-feel namin. That's how we deliver the song. So, for this one, since very dreamy nga yung vibe niya, parang automatically, we didn't even take too long to finish the song. Parang like an hour lang or two. Tapos natapos na namin yung kanta.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very spontaneous and then parang very natural siyang nangyari. So, we like it na ganun yung vibe niya. Kaya nag-agree na kami na, okay, let's do it.
Awesome. Okay, for all those who are just joining us, I am here in the booth with the Rad Kids, aka Pablo and Josue. And I want to know, okay, so what is the history behind this name, Rad Kids? It sounds very out of the blue, but then it's very unique also. So is there a story behind this?
Siya po may pakana niya.
Sige, Josue, go for it.
Actually, parang ano ko po siya. Game name. Kumbaga in-game sa game.
Yun yung handle mo.
Abo. Tapos parang nung nag-decide po ako na gusto kong maging artist, ginawa ko parang yun po yung dapat na pangalan ko, Rad Kid. Pero sabi ko, ayoko ng English kasi Pinoy ako eh. So, binalitan ko na lang po ng Josue. Yun po. Tapos parang nung nag-isip kami magkaroon ng collective na parang group. Doon ko na lang po nilagay yung Rad Kids. Mga mas bagay po siya kasi may letter Z na sa dulo.
Para plural kayong dalawa kasama kayo. All right, now we know. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, Pablo, I want to ask though, like, how different are the challenges now in becoming a soloist, experimenting on it, as being compared to being part of a group?
I think being part of a group is hard, but being a soloist is harder. You'd think na mas madali kapag mag-isa ka. Pero ako kasi I think very hard din ako sa sarili ko na parang hindi ako pumapayag kapag hindi ako nasa-satisfy, talagang pinupok ko yung sarili ko. Unlike kapag nasa group ka, when you're working in a group or group setting, kailangan laging may compromisation, mga ganon. You have to know the people you're working with, their personalities and how they work, ganyan. So, parang hindi mo pwedeng i-impose kung ano lang yung belief or yung way mo. Kailangan babalansin mo. Yun naman po yung magandang natutunan ko sa grupo. Pero pagdating po sa solo, kapag pangit. Kapag di maganda ulit. Ganun.
Kasi wala kang wala kang feedback siguro from like other members. Do you have moments when you like kind of doubt yourself, or do you sometimes refer to your brother naman na parang, okay ba to?
Yeah, I think most of the songs that I have written, parang yung mga tema, battling with yourself, battling with greatness, kasi parang everyone's expecting you to be great, to release or produce something great, and ikaw naman sa sarili mo palaging am I meeting their expectations, or am I meeting my own standards, parang gano'n.
Wow.
Kasi yun naman palagi, parang you always try to do better than before yung ginagawa mo na.
Yeah, I love that. And actually, Akala was written it was inspired about like alcohol consumption, at least like during the pandemic, because that was a way for many of us actually to like numb whatever it was we were feeling, experiencing during that time. So now then, what would you recommend, since it seemed like a very self-aware person, individual? So what would be your recommendation now to be a healthier way to cope with low moments in your life? What would you suggest your fans, anyone's listening, to do?
Listen to our music.
Sobrang
Hindi, pero yun kasi yung ginagawa ko kapag ako yung nandun sa...
I guess we'll go out. Kasi isa rin sa mga bagay talaga na naging nakaka-depress during the pandemic was no one's allowed to go outside.
Yeah,
diba?
for sure.
You can even drink, di ba? Merong
May ban, oo.
So, siguro mapapayo ko lang, do what you want, go out, do things you like. Yung mga
Get in
hobbies
touch
mo.
with friends.
Friends, yeah, definitely.
Family.
Right.
Yeah. Talk to people. Yeah. Kasi ako, no, during the pandemic, kami-kami lang talaga. And it really did something eh. Talagang, nung nagkita-kita kami ng grupo, sobrang parang, kasi parang sobrang na-miss mo, syempre, yung interaction, yung kamustahan sa isa't isa. Kasi pag wala kang nakakausap, you're not able to share your thoughts as well, diba?
Right.
So, maganda talaga na go outside and talk to people.
Yeah, socialize, keep yourself busy in some way, but in a healthy way as well. Thank you, Pablo, and thank you, Josua, for that. Now, I also wanted to ask, since technically trial run lang naman ng January, did both of you, do you have any goals for this year? Since, Feb kaya pa naman. Not necessarily as an artist, but you can also include that na rin.
So I told myself to release a full album after 5 years sa industry.
Wow, okay.
Yan po yung isa sa mga goals ko. And marami pa na I couldn't share right now, pero yan po yung isa sa mga goals.
You're hard at work.
Yep.
Yan. My personal goals ka ba na parang I want to hike more, or I don't know, I want to go out more, or like
ang ironic ko kakasabi ko lang go out more, pero
you want to stay.
Since may goal akong dapat gawin, I think I wouldn't be able to do
go out more.
Go out.
Yeah. You're in the drawing room kasi you're working. Yeah. Totally get that. Okay. So I wanted to ask that because I wanted to make sure baka this Feb naman determinado kayo. Smooth segue. Anyway, so could you share with the monsters now the inspiration? We talked about Akala, and now there's this new track also called Determinado. What is the inspiration behind that?
Actually, nagsimula po siya beat. Kasi po ako naggagawa po ako ng mga instrumental. Luma na rin po siya. Tapos parang one day po, parang nanghingi siya ng mga sample ko ng beat. Tapos meron na, yung mga beats ko po or instrumentals ko po, meron na siyang title. So, nakalagay doon, Determinado. So, syempre, bagay po yung feeling, yung title na yun, doon sa instrumental. Yung sinulatan niya po ng hook. Tapos, sinend niya po sa akin. Ginawan ko na rin ang lyrics ko na.
Di ba kasi po siya, kapag may nagagawa siyang beat, pag nalulupitan siya sa sarili niya, ipapadinig niya sa amin, lupit to. Tapos, nagustuhan ko naman. Kaya po, nag-suggest kami. Doon po nabuo yung Determinado. Actually, it's one of the tracks din na mabilis naming natapos. Ganun po parang yung mga moment na ganyan, parang epiphany na boom, okay, go.
Yeah, bigla na lang it's like may momentum kayo. Yeah.
Tapos parang walang dull moment, tapos agad yung kanta.
I love it. I love that you guys have this connection. It's kind of like if I were to work with my brother, nothing would be accomplished. But I'm so glad that it's working for you guys. So I also wanted to ask with regard to Akala or with regard to Determinado, could we get like a sample verse from either one of those tracks? Para marinig ng monsters then.
Siguro po yung both po ba?
No, either one. You can choose which one. Para at least
na lang, para mas chill yung Akala na pre-chorus. So, 5. Pare, tingnan mo!
Tuloy ang pag-ikot ng mundo. Kaya itagay mo. Bukas babangon rin naman tayo.
Yeah, pero di lang sa ngayon.
Alakakala, kumawala, sa wala, hat ng aking problema.
Medyo na. 5, 6,
Pinil ko na.
Alakakala.
All right. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the sample. That was so awesome. And for at least the monsters to get a taste of what it's like. We will be playing Akala at the end of this interview as well, for sure. But also, who do you look for when you guys, as a duo, who do you look for in terms of music inspiration naman? Like, which artists or which genres do you like to focus on when it comes to producing tracks?
Ako po, personally, I like watching movies. when
Okay.
I'm trying to find
Yeah.
inspiration. Kasi po, more than just music, I like how the music, in yung ano po, ang tawag dun?
Yung soundtrack, yung background music.
Yeah, what's it called?
OST.
Scoring, yeah. The
Scoring, okay, yeah.
Because it always adds something. Kapag wala yung scoring, hindi mo mararamdaman yung situation. Ibang-iba yung nagagawa ng scoring ng movie kapag sinaman siya doon sa mismong scene. And that's, yun po yung gusto kong ma-feel ng mga tao when they're listening to my music. Na parang it's not just me spitting words or putting instruments all together to make a music, but the feeling, yun po. Kasi yun yung nakakapagpamove sa mga tao kapag naramdaman nila.
For sure. What's one movie that you can mention na parang you would go back to kasi parang it's like the score was just so good. Memorable.
Series wala.
Pero po
Mga
siguro
series.
mga series like Vikings. I don't know.
Okay.
Mahilig po ako sa mga epic, medieval, Renaissance, mga ganyan.
Nice. That's awesome. What about you, Hospe? Musical inspirations naman.
Ano lang po pag may naririnig lang po ako sa mga playlist na kung ano po, minsan po kasi nagsisearch din po ako ng playlist para may matutunan akong bago sa music. So, kapag halo-halo po yung napapakinggan ko, medyo na-apply ko rin po siya sa creation process ko po pag naggagawa po ako ng instrumentals. So, movies din po, o kaya movies.
Is there particularly like one genre siguro na parang you're currently maybe obsessed with or experimenting on together?
Pop po. Yung pop po na mga katulad nila.
Parang news din kay Pablo to.
Hindi po kasi.
Pop yung parang tinatry ko po ngayon siya. Kasi mas minsan po mas complicated yung mga areglo ng pop kumpara sa mga hip-hop na nagawa ko po. Kasi sa hip-hop po puro loops lang or samples, mga ganun po siya. Pero sa pop po na naririnig ko ngayon, tulad din yung ibang kanta nila kung sino-sinong artist na international. Natutuwa po ako sa arrangement, pero nahihirapan din po ako magawa ng ganun type na. So, hinahasa ko po yung skills ko pa for that po.
All right. And we're nearing the end of the interview, but I also want to know, do you have any dream collab artists that you'd like to work with one day? Can be local, can be international. As Rad Kids, who would you like to include in an album?
Ang dami pong mahusay dito sa Pinas eh.
Yeah, pwede local naman.
I admire a lot of mga napapakinggan ko recently, sina Arthur Neri, si JK, si Juan Carlos, sina Zach, sa hip-hop scene naman, sina Flo G, po. Kasi po mahilig ko, as in lahat po ng music pinapakinggan namin. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng isaray. If you're someone into music and you're trying to produce, you have to listen to all.
Be open.
Lahat Be open sa lahat
Yeah.
Sa international naman, si Bruno Mars.
Nice.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Hospe, in agreement or you wanna add?
In agreement. yung mga beats din, instrumentals po ni Bruno Mars din yung mga parang pinakinggan ko lately. Para matutuwa po ako ng mga.
Tsaka po sa bahay, pag nagpatugtog yung isang tao, dinig po namin So, same na po kami natitin.
All right. Well, for the fans who are listening, there are, I'm assuming, by the thousands listening and watching also on our Facebook Live, our YouTube, and our Twitch as well. Go ahead and invite the listeners, the monsters, to listen to Akala, to Determinado. Go ahead.
To all the monsters and all the people listening right now, we just released our latest songs, Akala and Determinado. Available na po yan sa lahat ng platforms. You can listen to it. Please do give a chance to our music, and we hope that you like it and hope that you get something from it. Rad Kids, Pablo and Hospe, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pablo and Hospe, aka Rad Kids. Such a great honor to meet you guys as well. And I believe we have one last thing to do, which is a promote UP
Ah,
Fair.
yeah.
My gosh, I love it. Yeah. You guys should definitely check out UP Fair, okay? It is happening. And you guys can go ahead and talk about that as well. Are you guys going to be there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sa December?
February.
February 13 po, Rad Kids, Pablo and Josue will be there in the UP Fair. Sana po makadalo kayo. And ayan po, enjoy nyo po lahat ng artist na magpa-perform. Maraming salamat po. February 13. Yeah.
There we go,
Wala kayong
February 13. Kahit may date kayo, kahit walang date, go ahead. Go ahead and attend the UP Fair and have the best time. You got Rad Kids over there as well. They will be performing. And so I guess I know where the fans are going to go. Feb 13. Well, once again, thank you very much, Rad Kids. Josue and Pablo, such a pleasure to talk to you guys and also about your new tracks that are coming out. And best of luck also with the album that you intend to release by the end of this year. There we go. And for the monsters who are tuned in, let us go ahead and play the track now from Rad Kids, Pablo and Josue. This one's called Akala. Enjoy this one and keep it locked only here on The Monster. Bye!